Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. On my channel you will find a variety of keto recipes as well as some protein sparing modified fast recipes. And I wanted to also say, for all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of the likes, the comments, and sharing my videos. It really does help my channel grow, so welcome back. So welcome to all the new subscribers. If you are coming over here, thank you so much for being here. I hope you consider hitting that red subscribe button. I have a lot of information that I share on my channel, and I hope you enjoy the content that I have here on YouTube. Such an exciting video today. I still can't even believe it, actually. I have reached out to Nili. As you guys probably have known about her, heard about her, watch her channel. She is here on YouTube. Her channel is Indigo Nili, and I will have her channel listed in the description, but she has actually become a really good friend of mine. She is so sweet and sincere, and her experiments on all of the protein sparing modified bread, all of the wonderful recipes that she has come up with is so inspiring, and she is just a genius in the kitchen, I must say. And she is so down to earth and just real. That's what I love about her, is what you see is what you get with her. And like I said, she has become such a sweet friend. So I had reached out to her, seeing if by chance she wanted to do a collab with me, and to my surprise, she had said yes. So thank you so much for doing this collaboration with me. I am beyond thrilled to be working with you and alongside with you and sharing each other's recipes. So she has agreed to make one of my recipes over on her channel, so make sure that you check it out in the description. Our videos will be going live at the same time, so while you are watching my video, she as well on her channel will be making one of my recipes on her channel. And that is what I'm going to be doing today, is I am going to be making one of her recipes here on my channel. I am so excited to finally try this recipe, and it is going to be her crepe recipe. So I'm going to give it a try. I am going to have it a couple different ways. I'm going to make them, and then I'm going to make a couple of them with something sweet, and then I'm going to make a couple of them with something savory inside, because from my understanding, these crepes can be used either way, with something sweet or savory. So let's get started. All right, so the one thing that I noticed about this recipe instantly is that it is easy. You guys know I love easy. This only includes 2 ingredients. That is it. So I decided to use egg whites, the carton egg whites. In her video, which I will have linked below, she uses 3 egg whites, like from a real egg. I decided that I was going to use the egg whites. And since I live in Canada, I cannot find in my stores, and I didn't have enough time to order it off of Amazon, is some beef gelatin. So the unflavored beef gelatin, for some reason, is really hard to find, but I did find this organic gelatin powder that I will be using in lieu of the beef unflavored gelatin that she had used in her video. So once again, like I said, she lives in the States and I live in Canada, and it's just really hard to find the same ingredients that she uses a lot in her recipes. And to be honest, that is why I haven't tried a lot of her recipes, because I just cannot get those ingredients here. And sometimes if I do order them from Amazon in the States, first of all, it is like triple the price, and it also takes a very long time for me to get those ingredients. But super simple, 2 ingredients. Let's get started. All right, so let's get started. I am actually going to double this recipe because I'm hoping that I'm going to be a true fan of these. And like I said, I want to try them sweet and savory. So I am going to be using the carton egg whites, like I mentioned at the beginning. And she is so sweet. I love it how she does her videos, because in order for her, she used 3 egg whites from actual eggs, and she also converted it over to people that are using the carton egg whites. So she had said it's a little less than a half a cup of egg whites. So I'm gonna do a little less than a cup of egg whites, because like I said, I am doubling this recipe. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit short of 1 cup. And then she also says 1 tablespoon of the gelatin, or she also did it in grams. So I am going to do it in grams. And I have my gelatin here on the scale, and I am going to take out 20 grams of gelatin. Let's put our, first of all, let's put our egg whites in the bowl. This is just less than a cup. And then we are going to take out 20 grams of gelatin. So let's see, little tiny bit more. Perfect. That is exactly, 20 grams. All right, so that is all done with the scale. I love it that she does that because, you know what? Right now, all of my measuring spoons are in the dishwasher, so that's why I decided to use it with the grams. But I love it that she does that. She does a lot of that in her recipes, which I thought is really, really helpful for viewers. So all we are going to do is just mix this all together. You also can use an emerge blender, which she mentioned. I'm just going to be using my rubber whisk to mix it all together. So she just says to whisk it together until it is combined and gets a bit frothy, which it definitely is doing. All right, I'm just gonna put this aside. We are gonna get started with our griddle. So I am going to be using my griddle today, and that's what she used in her video as well. So I think she had said that you can also use this in your frying pan, but I feel like it's gonna be easier, honestly, as well, just for the crepes to be on like a flat surface, like a griddle. So I am going to be using that today. We are also going to be spraying it so that nothing sticks. And I am going to be using some extra virgin olive oil spray is what I'm going to be using today. And I'm going to be spraying the whole entire thing. Now, unfortunately, mine does not have a temperature on it. So my griddle is just either, like it's on a dial, so it's either off or else all the way to high, which I believe, I wanna say like 450. So I'm going to kind of gauge that because she said the temperature should be at 375 on your griddle, but like I said, I don't have a temperature on mine, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it, which isn't surprising. So we are just gonna let that warm up for a couple minutes, and then we will be back in order to make our crepes. So let's get started. My mixture is very, very frothy, which I'm hoping is a good sign. But what we are going to do is we are going to put, I think this should make 6, so I'm gonna do 2 or 3 at a time. And in her description of the video, it actually says just to pour the batter onto the preheated griddle and spread gently with a spatula until the wrap is 5 to 6 inches across. So let's do that. All right, let's do that. And then, oh, it's moving. Okay. I'm just gonna slowly spread this across. And she had said in the video not to make sure that it's not too thin, because she said that doesn't work that great when they become too thin. So hopefully this will work. All right, I'm gonna turn this down because I feel like this is really hot. And I'm gonna pour out another one right here beside it. You know what, I get so nervous when I make other people's recipes. Just because like when I make mine, I'm not too worried, like, you know what I mean, if I mess it up or whatever, because it's my recipe, and if I fail at it, it's no big deal. But I feel like when I make somebody else's, I just want it to turn out like so good. But Nili does such a great job on explaining in her videos. That's why I feel like I'm pretty confident like I can make this. So she also had said to leave it on each side for about 2 minutes and then carefully flip it over to cook the remaining on the other side for 2 minutes. So this is starting to curl up because she also said that would be a sign. So I am going to carefully, now I have a feeling that I should probably spray this other side before I put it down too. I feel like this one was pretty thin, almost maybe too thin. All right, I'm gonna spray it a little bit more there, and then we're gonna flip it over. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. I feel like this one though is really, really thin. Probably maybe a little bit too thin, but I'm loving it. I love this idea I feel like this is gonna save me tons of money if this turns out, because I love buying those egg wraps, and I feel like this is definitely gonna be a good substitution for it. All right, so we are gonna leave that for 2 minutes. This one should be almost done. This one seems a little bit thicker than this one, but I'm going to be flipping that one over as well pretty soon. And then hopefully I will be able to make 6 of these is my plan. So let's go ahead and make all 6 of these, and then we will start assembling them. We're gonna make a couple sweet ones, a couple savory ones. I definitely got better as time went on. With the last 2 are the best, and definitely the bigger and the more thick. Like, it does not have to be thin by any means, but the last 2 that I did that were bigger and a little bit thicker turned out the best. The other ones turned out really good, but I feel like it's just, they were just too flimsy for my liking, and definitely not that big as well, but they still turned out really, really good. But just like anything, it's a learning process. But these are, even though these ones were thin, they're still really durable. Like, they never broke or anything like that, which I am shocked. But definitely it is going to take some trial and error, but the last 2 were the best. So definitely make sure you go big enough and not as thin. That's what she says in her video, and definitely that is true. So I was just worried that if it would be too thick, it wouldn't cook, but it definitely does cook all the way through. And I did them for exactly 2 minutes on both sides. I set my timer for my griddle and it worked out perfectly. So the timing for that is spot on. All right, let's give these a taste. I'm going to make one that is gonna be sweet with just some of the keto approved strawberry jam inside. And then the other one I'm going to make savory, which I'm gonna put some mayo and some turkey and some cheese inside and wrap it up. So let's prepare those. A sweet and a savory. I made, like I said, I was gonna make the jam, and the other one has the mayo and the turkey breast and the cheese. So look at this, you guys. They look so good. Like, this is legit. So I put a little bit of whipping cream on top and some of the jam as well, the keto approved jam. Now these are very versatile. You can actually use them for anything. She has mentioned in that video numerous ways that you can have it. She had mentioned maybe Nutella, like a keto friendly Nutella. I'm allergic to nuts, so I can't try that. She also made it just as like pancakes with just some syrup. You can also have a variety of different ways to have these. I like it because they are so versatile. I really like that. So first, let's try the savory ones, because I feel like, you know, you have to have savory and then follow it through with dessert. So let's give these a taste. Okay, you know what's crazy? Honestly, legit. These do not have an eggy taste at all. Like, at all. It tastes like, it just tastes like a thin piece of bread. You know what I mean? Really good. I feel like this would be nice warmed up because the crepes have cooled a little bit, but I have some cheese in there. So I feel if you throw it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, it would be delicious. All right, let's give these a taste. The sweet ones, I'm actually just gonna cut a little piece off because, or else I feel like they would be pretty darn messy. So let's cut a piece off. I definitely am never going to be buying those Egg Life wraps ever again. I'm gonna be making my own. This is really messy, but let's give this a taste. Mmm. Oh my. That is so good. So simple, like literally 2 ingredients, took me no time at all, makes 6 crepes, 6 good sized crepes. These ones are the smaller ones that I started out with, but definitely highly recommend this. This is probably gonna be a staple in my meal prep for sure. Really impressed. I'm so impressed. I can now see what the fuss is about. Like, you know, as a YouTuber, we get caught up in our own recipes and our own videos, and you know, you don't have a lot of time to be trying other recipes. Finally got around to trying Amy's recipe, and now I am trying Nili's recipe, and Nili, you hit it out of the park with these. These are so good. I feel like what I would do, just because I am like, you know, I like volume eating, I feel like these would be really good, like stacked one on top of the other, because they are so low in macros. She does have the macros figured out for you in her video. Make sure you click on her video below so you can find out the macros. But I feel like I would stack like 3 or 4, and in between, I would put the strawberry jam and some whipped cream, maybe a little bit of keto approved syrup on there. That would be a great Sunday brunch. So thank you once again, Nili, for collabing with me on this YouTube video. I am so thrilled that you agreed to do this with me, and I am honored. I am absolutely honored. You are such a sweet, caring, loving person. You are so easy to get along with. I wish we lived closer, but we're so lucky that we get to talk and communicate on this social media. I would have never found the friends that I do now on YouTube if it wasn't for me just starting this channel and meeting all these wonderful people. So thank you once again. You are such an inspiration. Thank you for all of your experimenting that you do, and I really enjoyed doing this collaboration with you. So thank you so much once again for watching this video. Make sure that you check out what recipe of mine that Nili decided to make. Go and check her out. Like I said, her information will be in the description. I'm sure a lot of you are already following her. She is so wonderful. Thank you once again. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.